Welcome to my channel, guys. Today I'm discussing about the latest scheme launched by the central government, which is the Gati Shakti National Master Plan for the development of the infrastructure. So I just want to highlight few of the points which will help you understand the sectors which will have an impact down the lane in its future prospect of this particular scheme. All right. So before going ahead, I just want to ask you to go ahead and subscribe my channel because the latest updates with regards to the stock market or any other updates, you might miss it out if you just watch the video and without subscribing you move ahead. All right, so did you do that? All right, okay. So I believe you'll go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So let's proceed further. All right, so what exactly this particular scheme talks about? This is an ambitious plan developed by the Prime Minister to coordinate the different departments like road, railways, aviation, and agriculture projects. The aim is to develop infrastructure projects at greater speed to help the national development. What the scheme covers: the master plan worth 100 lakh crore. So that's a huge budget the government is set aside. It will also use the latest technology to connect the various modes of transports such as highways, waterways, ports, and airports. This is also being launched to make India a $5 trillion economy. Everyone is talking about this 5 trillion economy, but only the government has to take the necessary steps to move ahead towards the 5 trillion economy. It's a second thought if the government is able to achieve. All right, so but at least it should make an attempt to towards its path. All right, so currently we are towards almost around 3 trillion GDP, the economy. And so I just want to give you how much the 1 trillion equals to. It's around roughly around 75 lakh crores. That's $1 trillion. All right. Okay, so who will it benefit? Gati Shakti will cut the logistic costs, increase the cargo handling capacity, and also reduce the transport time. All right. So in case uh, if the transport costs reduces, even the consumer goods what you use at your home will also reduce, right? So be it in the food grains, be it in the vegetables, anything it might be. This will also benefit the governments with the taxes, and also the businesses with the economies, because they are able to give you at a lesser price. They're able to give you the better products, and they can give you the good quantity as well, right? So with the current crisis that you're facing in the daily life, all right, so usually in India what happens is, with regards to roads, you're just moving ahead on the going on the road, you see there are potholes, there are like roads which have been dug by the municipality corporation. That's mainly to they're trying to implement some projects, but they forget to cover those potholes, they forget to cover that repair damage work that they have done. But this policy will cover that factor, wherein in other words I would say the taxpayer money will be utilized in an efficient way. How will it work? The government will use the technology to enable live monitoring of large scale development projects, which will also improve in reducing the corruption in such projects. And along the line, it will also help in reducing the approval times. Normally, what happens is, if someone wants to apply for any projects, and getting the clearances is a big challenge in every governments, right? So government is trying to get that ease of doing business pattern, which can help the industries, which can help the real estate infrastructure development projects who are taking up, to reduce the regulatory clearances. So which way it is heading? The government will make almost around 11 industrial corridors for defense products manufacturing, almost around 38 electronics manufacturing hubs, and around 109 pharma hubs by 24-25. All right, so just make a note, don't skip the video. If you skip the video, you're going to miss out the sectors, guys. So it's a knowledge sharing, and it's better to listen. And the road transport department also aims to have almost around 2 lakh kilometers of national highways in the next 4 years. All right, so that's a huge target that the government is set. In the next 4 years, it's trying to connect all the state capitals in the northeast India. right? So we don't have the proper connectivity to the northern eastern part of the India, right? So the vision ahead is like the railways will also target to handle almost about 160 crore ton of cargo in comparison to 121 ton in 2020. The Civil Aviation Department aims to double the numbers of airports, heliports by 25 from 110 existing to 220. Also, the gas distribution network, guys, this is the next thing that's happening in the country, which will be doubled almost around 34,500 kilometers that to connect the industries and the retail consumers. This might also have an impact on the gas as well, which once it is completed, there might be a possibility that there could be reduction in the fuel prices, right? So which sectors it's going to impact? Mainly the sectors what I look at is the infrastructure companies, the logistics, and the road construction companies, also companies connected to railways. So these are the most major sectors that I've shortlisted. Apart from that, you also have all the ancillary sectors that are connected to it. But just let's take an example. When we talk about logistics, all right, so it will impact every industry. Like when it comes to food industry, in the transportation, so the price, if the price is going to come down, so it will benefit you, right? So even in the transportation of the vehicles, if you're going to take a automobile, a car, all right, so when you look at the price list, just have a look at the pricing, all right? So you will be charged around 10,000 for the logistics. So if the logistics cost reduce with, because how does the logistic cost reduce? That reduces by the reduced time by the industrialists, right? So that is how the things are going to work. Everything is interconnected, and it's going to work that way. So any which way, so these are the sectors that I've shortlisted for time being, but I'll be coming up with the stocks that it might impact. All right, so down the lane up for the next 5 years that you would want to have them in your portfolio. So thank you for watching, guys, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, so take care and hit the subscribe button.